Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look again here at MYRO. Wow, it's actually looking quite nice, even though we had that significant pullback. We're still honoring this ascending trend line. So we're going to take a look at some liquidation, kind of see if there's anything else, kind of letting us know a potential shift in the momentum. But I can tell you what, folks, MYRO's looking fairly strong. So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Do me a favor, hit the like button, comment below if you get a chance. Absolutely appreciate that. And if you want to do yourself a favor, become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is the site. Link down below. We've got a trading academy, community, and signals group. All right, folks. So taking a look here again, as we talked yesterday, significant amount of liquidation at that 20-cent mark even. Yeah. So again, that's just kind of a worst case scenario. The price comes down there. That could be a potential area of focus for the whales. But you got to recognize we got a strong support range between 20 and 22 cents. So solid chance we're not going to see that happen, at least not right away. If we do start our ABC pattern, we could pull down to that level. I have this pulled up here just from yesterday's kind of example, so you understand what that might look like. Oftentimes an ABC pattern requires a descending trend line break. So if an ascending trend line break. If we break the ascending trend line, perform a bearish back test, we can see the price pull back from there. Okay, that's what we're looking for to continue that second leg down. Again, is that a guarantee? Definitely not, but what goes up must come down. You got to recognize that too. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at the moving averages on the daily. We're above all three here. We don't have a 200-day SMA just yet based on its maturity or lack thereof, but we can see and recognize that we're in pretty solid shape here to the upside. Furthermore, looking at some information here, we got RSI. Fantastic. Like we mentioned yesterday, if we get that bounce, that continuation upwards, solid chance we're going to stay up here for a while. So there's a great chance we're going to be able to see the price for MYRO continue further up based on this sentiment here being so strong that it's going to stay above that resistance level, turn support. So hypothetically at this point, we got a lot more room for growth, but I would say that it is probably getting close-ish to its initial top just based on the fact that we have momentum here, right? But we've also got a lot of overextension. We're at a 9 on TD sequential, and if we look at its history, let's go ahead and see where it's at. It has hit a 9 before and gone up even further. So it's done what, 1, 2, 3, 4 extra days above a 9. What I mean by that is if you're not familiar, TD sequential just tells us that, if the fourth previous candlestick than the current one is lower, then it continues to count up until it hits a 9. Once you hit a 9, on average, most coins, most things tend to turn around. So here's an example of that. We saw an 8 here, price action turned around pretty significant. We see a 9 here, price turned around and went up. We're at a 9 here. Are we going to go down from here? Hypothetically, yes, but that's not the only reason and the only catalyst to consider when taking a trade. So this does not mean you take a short position based on that sentiment there, but does imply that you may have some success doing so because we are getting closer to the end of our Elliott wave here as well. Again, the top hasn't established itself yet, but we're getting there. We are also getting close to 70 in the RSI, starting to trend upwards. Money flow index is decent, and stochastic swinging up with a MACD convergence here. These are all very positive bullish signs. Now, it's hard to want to warrant a long position at the current price range. Me personally, I don't like to do that. I try to avoid it just because of how the risk to reward ratio is low, right? You might get a little bit more out of it, but you can't squeeze a turnip, or you can only squeeze a turnip for so long. There's a euphemism or a term that's used to describe you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip, or I'm probably butchering it, but if you know, comment below. I'm just simply getting at that we're very well overextended, and it would make sense to just kind of wait for it to calm down, because a short, in my personal opinion, is risky, but taking a long, you may not get a lot of profit out of it. I guess that's what I'm trying to communicate. Either way, do what you will. Honestly, this is up to you, because we do have some nice confirming factors here too. We're back above the cloud with the lagging span, or free and clear from the price action rather. Conversion lines over the baseline, and the actual cloud itself is consolidating perfectly at this Fibonacci retracement level, this 0.618 Fib. So all in all, extremely favorable conditions here for MYRO. So you are going to have more luck going to the upside than the downside. I guess that's what I'm putting out there, but you do got to recognize that it's inevitable for this to pull back eventually, all right? And we are starting to see some of the indications that it could pull back. Once again, if it does, worst case scenario is that 20-cent mark. I think initially this 0.5 Fib level at about 23.6 would be a worst case. In fact, you could even argue that we've already done that because it did actually pull back really close to that range already. All right, well, I hope this made sense. I described this correctly. Again, thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor, help grow our Twitter, Telegram, Discord, now TikTok, and of course, YouTube for shorts. So check them all out if you want. Become a better trader. CryptoCache.tech is a site. Link down below. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you so much. Take care.